IATA's India director highlights key findings from a recent survey conducted.
IATA had recently undertaken a passenger survey across 11 different countries, of which India was one as well. And on the issue of quarantines, 83% of the recent travelers, they said that they would not consider traveling if it involved a 14-day quarantine period. Financially, 2020 will be the worst year in the history of aviation. And for airlines, IATA is predicting that a global loss of $84 billion will be there in 2020. IATA is forecasting that airline revenues, from which the airlines pay the taxes, the charges, and the fees downstream into aviation, the airline revenues will fall by 50% in 2020. And the industry, which earned $838 billion in 2019, it will reduce to airline revenues to an extent of $419 billion in 2020. So the industry is being cut down to half of its size of 2019. We expect that passenger revenues in India will fall by more than $11.2 billion. And passenger demand decline, which is nearly, matches very closely to the 50% decline globally. For India, we expect a 47% decline in passenger demand, which eliminates 90 million passengers from the India traffic numbers for 2020. The impact on employment, we are expecting for India, 2.9 million jobs would be at risk, which of course is not just simply airlines or airports, but it also includes the sectors which are dependent on aviation. The sooner that we are able to open and restart, I think the more would the industry be able to protect some of these jobs.
A recent survey conducted by MTOA and TAG reveals that tourism will revive by mid-November 2020 and indicates that sanitation and hygiene will remain key factors for growth.